Thank you very much, Russ. A big game for the Raptors. Toronto visits Milwaukee. We can wrap up our first round series in 6 games.
And we're going to do it. I believe Toronto made a statement with their win their last win over the Bucks, clobbering them 118-93. Norman Powell was off the charts
Who
with
is
25
that?
points. Amazing. The rivalry clearly heating up between the two teams. No love lost between Valanciunas and Greg Monroe the other night, with the two sharing some shoves beneath the net there. That will likely be a key matchup in tonight's game. Sadly, Toronto's record in Game 6 is not great. The Raps have only won one Game 6 in franchise history. So fingers crossed, game time, 7 o'clock tonight.
A double dose of baseball today. The Jays will play a doubleheader in St. Louis after the game was rained out last night. Toronto coming off a thrilling win over the Cards Tuesday night. Just one win today will give the Jays their first series win of the season. First game at 1:30 on Sportsnet. The second at 7 tonight.
Well, it is a new spin on the pre-budget tradition of buying a pair of shoes coming from our provincial minister today, finance minister, before today's release of the spending plan. So instead of picking out shoes for himself, Charles Sousa helped some Leslieville daycare kids put on their own new pairs of runners. This afternoon, the Liberals are set to deliver on a promise to create some 100,000 daycare spaces over the next 5 years. Today's budget promised to be the first balanced plan in about a decade, and it comes just over a year before the next provincial election. And coming up later on BT, Cynthia Mulligan will be joining us live before she enters lockup at Queen's Park with other media. She'll have a preview of what we can expect from this spending plan.
A stunning reversal in the Conservative Party leadership race. Front-runner Kevin O'Leary has pulled out, thrown his support behind Maxime Bernier.
I'm a fully bilingual business.
The Conservatives held their final leadership debate last night here in town. No Kevin O'Leary on the stage. A few hours earlier, the celebrity businessman announced his withdrawal at a joint news conference with Bernier. O'Leary says he realized he couldn't get the support in Quebec to win the federal general election, so he is throwing his support behind his one-time rival.
I think it's the right thing for the party, and I think it's the right thing for the country, and I think the probability of success of winning a majority mandate has actually increased. The path to victory is better now than it's ever been for the Conservative Party in what must happen in 2019, taking the country back from Justin Trudeau. Max?
Thank you, Kevin. It's a great day for us, great day for our party, but a great day for Canada, because I think all together we'll be able in 2019 to beat Justin Trudeau and having a country that will be freer and more prosperous for Canadians.
So how will you be able to
Mail-in ballots for the Conservative leadership race have already been sent out. Voting starts tomorrow. The leadership event will take place on the last weekend in May, with the announcement of the winner announced on the 27th at the Toronto Congress Centre.
All right, so we are seeing more fallout from the United Airlines bumping scandal. The airline is now upping the amount of money it will offer passengers who give up their seat on those overbooked flights.
I want to be bumped now.
Okay, this is what's happening. So travelers on overbooked flights will now be offered up to $10,000 to forfeit their seat. The airliner also says passengers who are already on board will not be asked to give up their seat. Instead, the airline will work on reducing the number of overbooked flights. This comes after Delta upped their same offer to $9,950. United attempting to repair their public image after violently removing that passenger from the plane earlier this month. David Dow lost 2 front teeth, suffered a concussion, and broke his nose when he refused to give up his seat for a United employee.